My name is Leslie Rios, and I'm going to be your instructor for AICE Psychology this year. And I just wanted to make a quick little video just to kind of get you acquainted with the course and kind of get you ready for the year. So let's get started. Here's my dog Loki. Come here, Loki. Look at this cute face. This is my 95-pound, hello, say cheese. This is my 95-pound golden doodle Loki. He's kind of a pest. And he wants to be a part of everything. Anyway, let's begin. AICE Psychology, why are you taking this course? Some of you guys are taking it because you're taking it for the diploma. That's great. Some people take AICE Psychology a la carte, which means they're not going for the diploma, but they would like the quality points. They want, college credit, and they do it for that. I often tell people, if you're going for the diploma, this is a great course. Even if you're not going for the diploma, it's still a great course because it gives you a nice foundation in research. And let's be clear that this is more of a research kind of class with a little psychology sprinkled on top. There's about 12 experiments you have to know very, very well. We're going to talk about those in a second. So the reasoning why you're in AICE Psych is different for everyone, but here's a couple of things that you have to know. AICE Psych is considered an upper level college level course. The expectations, the bar is set kind of high. They want you to write and write well. They want you to critically think. You have to really know your stuff. So I'm here to do the work, but you have to meet me halfway, and we're going to work together to achieve success. So if you're here for learning and you're here because you want those quality points and you want college credit, then you're in the right place. Okay, so let's talk about the course. Everybody learns differently. How do you learn? Now, you have a choice that you can make. I'm not a real stickler or very strict with the how you do things. I just need things to be done in a timely way, but how you do them is really up to you. And there's two different options that you have. One option is you can do like a hard copy portfolio, in which case you're printing out your notes. The notes, I write half of the notes out for you, and then you're just filling in pertinent information while you're in class with me and we're doing the lecture notes together. They're called student guided notes, which means that I'm showing you the information on the screen, and then you're taking out your notes and you're filling in the information, asking questions. And student guided notes are kind of brilliant because it satisfies a couple of things. It gives you the information that you need. It gives it to you faster, and it gives it to you in a way that you can understand it. It's going to be in a certain order, so you don't have to be feverishly writing so fast, trying to get all the information in by yourself. So I save you that kind of, tedious task of trying to write everything. You don't have to write everything. It's half written for you, more than half really. And you'll have at the end of everything these organized, really nice notes that you could study from. Now from there, from those notes, people have made vocab cards, they make study guides, kids have made things out of the notes, a little bit more personalized for them, and they like to study that way. That's totally fine. Now you got the hard copy option of having your 3-ring binder, taking that to class, and bringing your printed notes to class. The other option is you can do the whole thing digitally. You can have, and I've had students do this before, they have a laptop or they have a tablet and they write their notes in the tablet. They pull up, the guided notes that I give them, and they'll be located on Canvas. I'll show you where. And then they open them up and they put, their information in class on their tablet or laptop. I do not allow this to be done on the phone. The phone is way too small and also too distracting. So I prefer the tablet or the laptop. Although you have to promise me that you're not going to be playing games or watching Netflix on your laptop. That's inappropriate. It's really important that when you're in class, it's a really important time to learn this experiment. And I'm cutting your study time at home in half, because if you're in class, those 90 minutes that you're in class. If you're learning and you're keeping it up with me and you're understanding with me and asking me questions, and we're hammering out the details of this experiment in class, trust me, it's less for you to learn at home by yourself. You'd rather do this with me in class than alone at home, right? Of course, you've got lives and I'm sure you're busy and you want to do other things. So how do you get your grades, you ask? Well, your grades are going to be coming from testing and quizzing. It's going to be both in person, like face-to-face, where you have to write something or answer questions, submit it in class. And you're also going to get graded on Canvas assignments, which quiz you and they go over the information with you in class. So everything that you do gets graded. It's all compiled together to ensure your success. Okay, let's talk about your Canvas dashboard and your class on Canvas. So when you go to your dashboard, find this little boy doing experiments, because your AICE course is all about 12 experiments. So I thought this little picture was perfect because he's doing experiments and he's, you know, looking like a scientist. So find that, you're going to click on it, and that's going to open up your AICE class. And when you click on it, it's going to open up to the home page, which is your syllabus. The syllabus tells you basically what the course covers and the expectations of the course. Please read this in its entirety. Okay, so you see that bar over there, it's the blue bar. Yes, well, next to the blue bar you have the list. I want you to go to modules, and when you go to modules, you're going to see the modules like separated, and they're going to be categorized in different perspectives. And you'll start with the beginning one, which this video was located under the Welcome to AICE Psychology. But then we're going to be moving on right away when we start class to research methods. Okay, so after we finish research methods, that's when we start our 12 experiments. And so as you can see here, I kind of like organized them and I put them into categories. The first category is the biological approach. Then we're going to move to the cognitive approach, learning, and social approach. It might not be in this order actually, because I'm thinking about doing the social approach first, then cognitive, learning, and bio. That's what I did last year. I think it worked out really well, so I might keep up the same kind of like order, but it doesn't matter which order we do them so long as we do them together. So all the social approach experiments right here, like do you see Milgram, Pilavin, Perry, see them right there? All three of those are the social approach. We do them first. So we do all the perspectives, like all the approaches together. And so when you learn the approach, you learn the 3 experiments that go with it. And then we move on to the next approach. So by the time we hit the midterm, we're going to have covered 6 experiments plus your research. So we're going to do research first, then the social approach, then the cognitive approach, and then the other 2 after midterm. Now when you click on the module or the experiment, for example, if you click on the research module, it'll look like this. And if you see, I have different little categories. When you click on them, they kind of drop down and they open up. So you don't have to worry about lesson overview. Lesson overview is just basically information. It's more like county information. You don't have to concern yourself with it, so don't even open that one. But everything else will be important, like what you need. Everything that you need for that, section of research is going to be under that little drop-down menu called what you need. So you just click on it and it's going to drop down and it's going to give you what you need. Under what you need, you're going to find your student guided notes. You will find anything else that I ask you to print or have. It'll be underneath that drop-down menu. Now let's pretend that you're absent. If you're absent, then you want to click on right here where it says learn it. When you click on learn it, it's going to be me doing the lecture for you. Now it's great if you're absent and then you could see the lecture that we did in class. You could see it at home. It's not going to be exactly what I said in class because it's not a recording of me in class, but I already pre-recorded all the lessons in advance so that if you are absent because you're sick or I don't know, you have a family emergency and and you missed a class, you can still go over that information at home. Isn't that awesome? And where do you find it? You're going to find it under Learn It. So you go to Learn It if you missed it. Now, some people use the Learn It tab, the drop-down tab for Learn It. They use it right before the test, and they like to review by just listening to me go over the lecture one more time. You could use it any way you want, but it's there for you. It's already filled in. All the 12 experiments will have their videos, and you have them. It's like you're taking me home with you, and we're studying together at home. So it's definitely a plus. Now, if there's any review activities or test or quiz links, they're going to be found under those drop-down menus, and all you have to do is click it. It'll open up, and then you access whatever it is that you need. And I, of course, will tell you. So I'm going to give you tons of reminders. Canvas is great like that. So if you click on another course study like the Dement and Kleitman study, you'll have the same drop-down menus as you can see, and all you have to do is click first on what you need, right? That's how you print your stuff, and then if you're absent, you go to Learn It right underneath, and everything else is found under either review activities or test and quizzes. And sometimes I don't even put anything in there because we don't need to do anything there because we do it in class, but if I do have to put something in it, you know where to go get it, and it's the same for every single experiment. So once you get the hang of it, once you do this 2 or 3 times, the rest is just easy. All right, so let's sum it up. I'm here for you. I'm willing to listen. We are partners in this. Together we can have success. I promise I'm going to do my part. I need you to do your part. At least meet me halfway. And if we work together, we're going to have success. There is no need to be angry. There is definitely no need to, get upset. I definitely don't want you to be sad. No reason to be sad or nervous. We're going to get through this together. It's going to be fine. So I think I covered most of what you need to know, at least to begin the course. And remember, as we go, I will explain things, and after a month, it's going to be like a routine. The class just kind of runs itself. You'll see. I've had pretty good experiences with AICE psychology as well as all my psychology classes. They're fantastic. The people are great. I think it's going to be a fantastic year. I can't wait to begin. All right, you guys, let's go Wildcats. You guys got this. Have a good one.